Hi, everybody! Welcome to Wonderful Wednesday with Rosemary, dearest. It's space, it's me. Hello, how are we? Me, I'm fabulous. Thank you for asking. Hello. How are you? Brandy, Junior, hello. My patrons are in the house. I love to see you. Guess what? It's almost Valentine's Day. Shall we drink to that? Oh, for so many reasons, which we'll unpack later. Hey, Jaden Black Girl! How you doing, girl? Ooh, that looks like my legs are... They look like one of those mannequins, that's been like twisted the wrong way and the legs are on backwards or something. How does that even happen? Oh, there. There we go. That's the one. Totally backwards. Hey, Jaden. Oh, Erica Carrington. Dragatha. Hello. Drag Tisha. Oh, I just dipped my GD fringe and my own drink. Oh, good. Yes, the Titanic is back. I keep just switching hands. I haven't... Ooh, she almost went over. Oh, she's a heavy one. It's a good thing I've been doing my push-ups. Hello, little pixel. Hello. Okay, real quick, everybody. Time to drink. Where's my drinks button? I can't see anything because she's blind in outer space. Here we go. Cheers to Valentine's Day. Oh my God, you guys! Karen Kearns is here! Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Care Bear of my life is here. Karen Sue Kern from Michigan is in the house. Can we all just take a moment, bow down to her amazingness? Hello, Karen Sue Kern. Oh my goodness, how are you? Erica Carrington is at Hunters. How's the show, girl? I love to know about it. So, everybody, real quick, Erica Carrington is out in the wild. Sorry for the delay. And she had better be getting everyone that's there watching my show right now. So it had better just be full of people real soon. So thanks in advance, girl. Really appreciate it. Oh, Junior Coos, I'm so sorry, but I just can't beam anyone up. This is a solo mission plus one and or two dogs, whenever they decide to come out of, hiding. They do like to find the little robots and things like that. So first of all, everybody, let me just tell you that Valentine's Day is upon us. Yeah. There it goes. Bye. Valentine's Day is upon us. It's happening. Pixel is trying to eat the Valentine's Day, as you can see. Oh, do you like that pink feather, little guy? You guys, he's going to be pooping pink flamingo feathers all week again. But at least he's well fed. So, we all know that I just can't let any normal holiday go by without giving it a regalorification, if you will. Like that album, the something Education of Lauryn Hill. No? No? No one remembers that album? Yeah, so we're just going to regalorify Valentine's Day. We're going to get into it. Oh, thank you. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of Madge Monroe. How about that? That would be a great drag name for somebody, wouldn't it? Madge Monroe. Only British people would get it because no one else calls anybody else Madge anything. Now, hey Maverick, Pixel says, Roo. Now, Valentine's Day, we all know it as a Hallmark holiday. Cards, wonderful Valentine's Day cards that get manufactured by factories, which didn't really start till the late 1860s is when the cards started getting manufactured. And then Hallmark, a very little, teeny, not really known company at all, in 1913 started factory producing Valentine's Day cards, and then they gained notoriety, and then everybody needed a Hallmark Valentine, and that is how Hallmark became like the powerhouse Hallmark that it is, was from selling Valentine's Day cards. Like, originally, even though other people did it before them, but they were like the American version. So isn't that just wonderful and crazy facts about Valentine's Day? We're going to get them all episode long, so sit tight. Now, real quick, if any of you out there listening, we'll ask a few times during the broadcast, if any of you out there have a brilliant, like, you know how I always say I have great ideas, like, but I really do, so good luck. If you have any great ideas that you think would be a great, hysterical, hilarious type of anti-Valentine's Day song, for example, you know, Baby Love, Sweet Baby Love, I'm Missing Ya, Miss Kissing Ya, you know that song? I really want to do that song, but I want to do it with like a devil baby, like I'm singing it to my Rosemary's Devil Baby. I think that would be really cute. You know, it's a song we already know, but we know about, ooh, she's hairy in a different way. And I like doing that sort of thing. Oh, there he goes, everybody. Dr. Galore on all fours. I'll let you fill in your own blanks on that one. He might have to come back, though, in case she gets a little stickier. Now, that was a internet thing, not an inappropriate thing. So, real quick. Oh, she needs another drink. Oh, she needs another drink bad. What? Oh, she's lost the straw. She's lost her mind. She's lost the straw. So, my question to you is, what kind of song do you think you could twist up in a very inappropriate way that only I would do? You know, I like those sorts of things. Oh, my straw is stuck in my feathers, apparently. Oh, well, I can't see it. Oh, well. Gone forever now. I'll find it after the show. Really wish we had some cookies or cakes or something. I feel like a Marie Antoinette moment. Oh. Charlie Banfield! Dr. Galore on all fours. Oh, you should see that. We do not have an OnlyFans. There is no Galore OnlyFans. You can Google everything you want to Google that's inappropriate, but guess what? You ain't going to find anything because we're good people. Not that if you could find something, we would be not good people, which would imply bad people. But maybe not being a good person could be... No, I don't need no straw. I don't need no straw, but thank you for trying to straw me. What I do need is cookies, cakes, Malamars, pinwheels, ho-hos, ding-dongs, cupcakes, things of that nature. Seen it. Yeah, so no. Of course, there should be naughty things. That would be more fun. But there just aren't. Not even the other me. Boy me. Erica, stop bogarting my audience today. I love Charlie Banfield. He's mine. Leave him alone. He doesn't have a pin of you on his lapel, does he, Erica Carrington? Question mark. Who is she? I don't know. Hello, Christopher Durbin. The good half of Carrington Durbin Corporation. Did you know there's a couple different St. Valentines, like 2 or 3, so we don't really know what the big dealio is about who was named who for what for which day, which is Valentine's Day, February 14th. But what we do know, maybe, is way back in the day. Okay, we're going to start. Hey, Anna Ray, how are you and the babies who had babies? We're going to start so far back, way back into time, if I can remember it all. Yes, the good. Okay, so Charlie Banfield is double hilarious for 2 reasons. Here he goes. Because he says the good half, and then he puts a coffin emoticon, which means that Erica's so old she's dead. Thank you, Anna Ray. I'm seriously stressed out about it, so I appreciate that. It's a lot of white. It's also purple, you just can't really see it. Now, way back in the beginning of, I don't know, year 3 or something like that. Picture it. Ancient Rome. It's Romulus and Remus time, okay, people? So what happens is their uncle decides that they should be killed. Their babies, their twin babies, they should be killed and sent down the river, like just to be murdered in the river, because their mom was a slutbag whore, I guess, and had, she wasn't celibate, she had babies or something. I didn't read that part, I just read the headline. So, ooh, Christopher Durbin, the tea, I gotta know. Oh, I already do. So what happened was they got sent down to the river, but some girl said, no, girl, I'm gonna put these babies in a basket. And then the river god sent them down the river just a little while, and they were stopped by, like twig just standing out. You know how there's always just twigs. I mean, I've been down rivers and I don't see the twigs like that. David Reese is here. You guys, David Reese, let me tell you. Okay, we're going to talk about this later on Sunday. About Sunday. But real quick side note, I met David Reese in real life, and guess what? He is very handsome and very tall. If I had a ladder, I would have climbed him. It was great. Now, we'll get more to that later. But the rat tail. No, there's no rat tail in this one. But I did. I need to cut that rat tail out of that poor wig. Oh, that poor thing. You know what, Charlie Banfield? This drink is for you. So, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my show. Let's drink. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff. Good, yummy stuff. Now, they get sent way down the river. Oh, can't hurry, love. Okay, Brandy, yes, I hear you. I see you. I'm validating you. I could do Can't Hurry, Love by the Supremes, but what's the twist? I need to know. So, what had happened was, little Romulus and Remus got stopped by the magical twig, and then, literally, a she-wolf rescued the babes, took them into her cave on Pantheon Hill. It's not the Pantheon. It sounds like Pantene. What's called Pantene Hill. On Pantene Hill, her hair was gorgeous. Oh, yeah, she was gorgeous. She-wolf. Honey, she had original Veronica Lake finger waves. She-wolf. Realness. Yes, she said, Romulus, Remus, hello, Richard Hubley. You're my babies now. I'll save you. Then a shepherd found them and adopted them. Don't know how. I can't hurry. Well, Brandy, I would have to rewrite the lyrics for that. Keep thinking, people. Let's keep thinking of anti-Valentine's Day love songs that we can make love songs into anti-Valentine's Day love songs. Like, for example, oh God, what's the other one? There's another one I want to do. Oh gosh, it's a Supreme song, I think. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, I do need to crack my back, though. I'll tell you about it later, but it involves a knife, and it's really funny. Now, Junior, Victor, Jesse, Delana, are you watching? Oh my gosh, maybe they should be. Everyone, tag a friend. The more the merrier. I only get prettier the more people that see me. Okay, it's like a fairy situation. Something like bells and kittens dying or masturbation. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me better. So how about that? Now, a shepherd finds the babes in the she-wolf Pantene cabinet, whatever, cave, and they grow up and they learn from the shepherd. And then somehow, I don't really know how, but they go and then they find out who they are. They kill the dude. Marina Mac is here, everybody. They gotta go. They get their uncle killed. They kill the uncle that said that you should die, go down the river, and be dead with it, but they didn't, obviously, because She-Wolf with the locks and everything. Speaking of She-Wolf, Marina Mac, everybody, again, Manatee, really. Now, after they do that, I don't even know what happened, because I thought of Marina Mac as a She-Wolf, and I just lost my train of thought, so let's just rewind and think about what we've just unpacked here. The kids grew up in a cave. Oh, there it is, got it back. Now, the kids decided that they were going to celebrate the She-Wolf because later in life, after they killed the people, they found Ellie King's X's and O's. No, I can't do that because I just think of Rose, Bill. I'm so sorry. Just think of Rose and her like weird face that I don't know. There's just something about her. I don't know. Ooh, Junior Coos. I just did a very Madonna-esque. What was it called? Charlie, you were there. What was it called? You're doing really well, my dear. Walking on Broken Glass. Yes, it was very reminiscent of the Madonna Vogue on MTV. Now, they decided to have a little ritual celebration for the She-Wolf. Now, there were these priests called the Luperci that were there. And what had happened was, get this. Okay, get this. Grit. Charlie Banfield, 3 words. Girl, okay, first of all, that was like 6 words. Okay, so you're stupid. But you're really pretty, so that's fine with me. Now, here's what these priests do. They take goats and dogs, and they murder them. They sacrifice these goats and dogs, which were representations of like virility and sexuality. Because I guess they used to do it a lot. I don't know if they used to do it with those things, but I think those animals used to do it a lot, so there you have it. Now, what they did next was very bizarre. They took the blood from the knife of sacrificial animals, and they were naked, by the way. I don't know. They were naked. They would, hi, Tanya Mally, how are you? Tanya, really. Good to see you. They would take the blood on the knife and they would wipe it on their foreheads. Then they would take a piece of wool soaked in milk and then wipe it away. Okay, so here's where we're just going to like jump to real quick. In today, we still celebrate, what are Valentine's Day colors? Red and white, and pink, because nothing wrong with pink. Now, the red symbolizes the sacrificial blood from way back in the day. Like way back, I don't know, like way before the year 270 or something like that. Now, oh, miss you too, Tanya. Oh my God. I feel like our school alumni emails that we get needs to know that Rosemary exists, right? Hey, Carla, Kiko Adventures, what's up? Talk about an adventure. We're on one now here in outer space. Look, something bad is happening out the windows. No, don't look. Keep your eye on the prize. Now, and the white color is representative of the milk, which they use to wipe the blood clean from their foreheads, which again is the red color that we still celebrate. Isn't that bizarre? Yes, it is. Very, very bizarre. Now, back in the day. Then, for some bizarre reason, the hides that they would strip off the dead dogs and goats, the men would run around the town and whip the women with these bloody hides, and then eventually the women came to like it because it was a sign that if they got smacked with this blood-ass, disgusting dog pelt, that they would be fertile and give their husbands a son. Now, here's the other part. It wasn't just wives and husbands, okay, that were doing the smacking and getting the smacks. It was like a feast, a festival. It was called Lupercalis, and they turned it into a festival, okay? So what had happened was they eventually adopted that like 70s or 60s like fishbowl party thing. So this is how old that is, you guys. It's not from the 60s or 70s. It's from like Year 60. Yeah, with what did I come into? Oh, girl, you don't even know. We're talking about the origins of Valentine's Day. It goes way back. We're talking biblical, Remulus and Romulus. It's great. Hello, Victor. Nice to digitally see me, isn't it? You're welcome. Now, they had like these giant fish bowls with all the women's name in them, and then the guys just got to randomly just like bloop pick out the names, just like at those yummy old parties back in the day. Back in the day. And then, okay, so here's the crazy part, people. Oh, there's the straw. Now we see the magical straw. Crisis averted, day saved. Yes, your daughter should say ew, because that is gross and like way old school. Like, can't even do that. Now, but what happened was sometimes the couples would get to, hey, Victor, Jesse DeLeo, what's up? Nice to see you. Now, what happened is sometimes the couples would stay together for a full year until the next festival and then get to swap a new one. Sometimes they would get married, or sometimes they would just like be there for the festival, which was like 3 days long, the 13th through the 15th. Now, what happened later on is the Roman emperor, who knows what, decided to, yes, you did come to listen to me, shush now. The Roman emperor decided that there weren't enough men in the army and they were losing, and no men were signing up to be in the army because they were saying they were married, and by law they didn't have to go in the army if they were married. So they would get married so they didn't have to be drafted. So what he decided to do is, I can do it both ways. I can do it that way, and I can do it that way. Wait, it's really hard. There. I haven't done that in a long time. I used to do that with the dance studio kids. I'd say, can you do it the other way too? And they would say, no, I can't do it that way. That always reminded me of the hand that when you put the glove on the bottle in Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated and it goes down the line and it kind of looks like Miss Piggy's hand in a glove. It's like two fingers are stuck like that together. It's really weird. Laverne and Shirley, you're welcome. Now, what has happened is the emperor decided to ban all marriages and engagements in Rome. But, so then he could have a nice full army, but you could still participate in the feast, which was like basically a blood orgy for 3 days. And then you could go back to war and just be like a warrior, and that's it. Hey, Nita, what's up? Nice to see you. Now, so what we have here is a weekend blood orgy once a year. Great, you get to do what you want, pick out a lady, couple, whatever, have a good time, go back to war. But there was one dude, let's call him Valentine, you guessed it. He said, no, I'm a priest, and I'm going to do, I love love so much, I'm going to do secret marriages in secret and not get caught until he got caught. Then, guess what? He was imprisoned. He was dragged in front of the community in Rome there, where it was illegal to get married at the time. Then they decided collectively to club him to death and decapitate him, behead the boob. So they took his head right off and everything. And apparently this happened 2 more times with other guys named Valentine or something like that. And the crazy thing is the Catholics, the Roman Catholics, decided to martyr these Valentine people, give them a day, let's call it, I don't know, Valentine's Day, and look at that. And then they tried to say, let's celebrate this instead of that. And that didn't really work out for a very long time, so then they just celebrated them Juntos. You don't even know how many times people say Juntos in their lives now. Now you're multilingual and so multicultural like moi. So, it's crazy. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I feel like a little Egyptian from far away. Let's go a little bit closer. We'll say hello again closer. I thought I would go with nothing that was pink. Because my brother always likes to say, what happens if I took all your pink makeup away? And I would say, first of all, Why would you be so rude? That would be hateful to someone. Anthony Tucker. Oh, Anthony Tucker. Anthony, Tony the Tiger. Oh, you're more like Tigger. Tony the Tigger, Tiger Tucker. You got to run for your money for most handsome man in town. Because that David Reese is pretty handsome. And you got to look all the way up to see it. Unless you're in the balcony at the drag brunch on Sunday at Oscars, which I'm in, and last weekend it was sold out. And the most fun part about that, so many of my digital friends were there. I got to meet, finally, the one, the only, the living, the legend, the silver, the very petite, shockingly, Philip Bailey, and very not petite husband, who again, very tall, very handsome, very charismatic, and he is the dastardly button pusher. He is the sound man du jour, and he is wonderful. I heard his wonderful sounds earlier today during the Disney trivia. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, yes, Barbara. We love Barbara, don't we? Oh, yes, Barbara, love Barbara. Now, who else did we meet? We met the David Reese. He has an NRG radio station called NRG. Now, I forget the numbers. Marina Mac, or David, if you're still watching, plunk them in there. It's something point something FM. It's in Florida, but you can listen to it anywhere because that's how the world is. You know, sometimes I listen to music from Australia, and I love it. Most of the time, and then I turn it. Well, you know what, Tony Tucker? There's going to be other drag events on other days. Just you wait. I always say, a couple of years ago, we had drag 10 days a week here, and it's coming back. 93.7 NRG. That's right. David Reese, very handsome. Tony Tucker, you got to run for your money, girl. Ooh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Look at that. It's Terry Tull. I was going to say Terry the Turtle Tull, but I don't think you like that nickname way back when I tried to force it on you in 2003. Sorry about that. Hashtag him too. Ugh. I should not start a hashtag him too because I would probably be in prison very soon. Yes, there we go. David Reeves, thank you. Everyone, look at his profile picture. He's very, very handsome. And like I said, he's like a good 7'7". Like, it's way up there in the clouds. It is great. Yes, Terry Joseph Tull. He is a country singing shantou. I was not going to say a see you next Tuesday, which I really wanted to do, but I'm not going to do that because he's one of those Jesus people, and we all know how the Jesus people are, don't we? Ooh, yes. Yes, it was a Super Bowl Sunday, hashtag super spreader event for all those people that were doing those Super Bowl parties. I saw you on the interwebs. Did you see those Super Bowl parties, like wherever those people were from, the Super Bowl people? It is shocking. Shocking the way they just blatantly say, nah. I think that you really should have to waive your rights to a bed, a ventilator. I don't know, it's just crazy. Anyway, we did not have any Super Bowl shenanigans up at the drag brunch, but what we did have was a fantastic show. Tommy Rose sang on the skin pipes wonderfully. It was like Imagine B. Arthur in her current state. Dead. No, it was wonderful, and you can come to drag brunch this Sunday at Oscars. I will be there again along with Miss Anita Rose. Marina Mac will actually be doing drag again. Who knows what it's going to look like? Maybe she'll just play it safe and do the Joker again. Oh, I love that Joker number, girl. I love that Joker. Marina says David Reese is a terrible person. And then she puts a googly eye face, which is what she looks like out of the makeup. Well, we call it corrective makeup in the business, don't we, Marina? It's corrective makeup. We have to correctively make you look like a human instead of a manatee. But that's just how we roll, isn't it? Erica's video of me there. What Erica video of me? Anthony, what are you talking about? Tony Tucker, how many drinks have you had? Good Lord, it's only, I don't know what o'clock, but I feel like we need to drink Untos, which is together. So everybody, in the words of Anita Rose, raise your glasses high, raise them proud, and then she talks for 10 minutes until, like, one by one, all the arms start slowly dropping, and then everyone just drinks their drink. That's how she gets you to get a refill. May the only pain in your life be champagne, darlings. Cheers. Fun fact, a glorious way to drink your drink is to blow bubbles in it first, so it mixes it right up so you don't get that, like, of, like, something you don't want. Oh my, she painted racing stripes on her face today, didn't she? Look at that. Oh, it's the Fortune 500. No, that's not cars. What is it? Fortune 500? What is it? NASCAR. Look at that, NASCAR. Just drive right up there. It's crazy old bitch. Oh, Charlie Banfield. How are you and the husbands? You know, fun fact, my neighbors across the street. Also 3 of them. Good things come in 3s. See what I did there? Genius. 3bearsreality.com, everybody. Check them out. No, literally, check them out. They're all hot. Now, another fun thing. Runway at the CCBC Resort sent out a little message to me. They said, Rosemary. I said, hello, who is this? They said, it obviously says who it is. It's on Instagram. I said, oh, that's right. I'm not looking. You can just tell me who it is. I need to feel more important about myself. And they didn't respond. Then the next day they said, Rosemary, hello. We're looking for bartenders or other people that do that sort of, what are those? Servers. They have a restaurant/bar, indoor-outdoor space. It's beautiful. I performed there. It's also a gay nude resort. Has a wonderful pool. It's multi-tiered. There are areas that I have not seen there because I'm a good girl. Although you could hear things. Anyway, it's a really fun place to be. Lots of great people go there. I'm sure about it. They're looking for, if anyone in the Palm Springs area likes to serve people food or drinks or clean up after people that have had food or drinks, then hit them up because they're looking for people and they need them now. Okay? Be safe. Get a damn job. If you need one. If you don't need one, just tell a friend, hey girl, you need a job, they're hiring. Boop, boop. And you could probably see a shit ton of really hot guys. And they do events there with porno people. And it's really cool. You've seen the pictures. And it would be a great place to work. And the owners are cool. I've met them too before. It's really nice and clean. And check them out. Send them a message if you're interested. CCBC Resort in Cat City. It's right by AMP Sports Lounge, which is where I'm at on Saturdays with Angelique Vigorchis at her show at AMP Sports Lounge at 8 p.m. on Sundays. It's very socially distant. It's really cool. We're inside the bar, masked, until we're on stage. And then you're outside watching it on TV. It's very cool. It's very interactive. It's very fun. And I'm there live in person. You can catch me there. And if you don't do that, then Sunday morning, of course, at the Bitchiest Brunch, hosted by Anita Rose, featuring Manatee Mac, myself, Sabrina Williams is in it, Tommy Rose is in it. It is a variety show, and guess what? Who doesn't love a variety show on a holiday weekend? Made by a card company. And did you know there were murders? The Valentine's Day Massacre, which actually has nothing to do with Valentine's Day. It just happened to be on that day that it was planned. Do you know about it? Well, let me tell you about it. First, I need to get my beverage. Now, what happened was Bugsy, the mobster Bugsy, picture it, Chicago Prohibition era. I don't, question mark on the year. 19, Bugsy Marone. He's late to his little mobster meet and greet at the old bar, the mobster office. Okay, so he says he woke up a little bit late. He's going to be there when he's there. He's got his old jalopy. It's probably not running good. He gets there. Oh, Marina's going to be there every other week. I'm out of there. Pronto. Now, he gets there late, and when he gets to work, he parks over there, so they don't know where he parks, car, slick, mobster. One of two. Bugsy, Al Capone, Scarface, wait for it. Now he sees 6 cops go into his bar, and he knows that the only people in there are his people. His top murderers, his right-hand goons, those sorts of guys are in there, like all the bigwigs, because they're going up for their little, racketeering, I don't know, meeting, okay? Now what happens is, he says, I'll just wait, I'll see them get arrested, I'll go in, business as usual, carry on. But that didn't happen, did it? Oh, no. Rat-a-tat-tat, down goes the rat. They all died. Those cops weren't really cops at all. No, they weren't. They were Al Capone's henchmen. They were hitmen hired by Al Capone to murder his competition. That's right, it was a turf war, a gang war back in the day with adults, not just for kids in LA anymore. So, Al Capone gives a $50K hit to kill all his horses and all his men so he could do all the trafficking and bootlegging of the liquor and make a crap ton of money. So really, you have the Puritans to blame for the massacre. So, how about that? Kill or be killed, you guys. It's just like the drag queens. Kill or be killed. I definitely want to kill. Oh yeah, more of this. Oh, there it is. I found that. Oh, I found it. Okay. Any more crazy, twisted ideas we can think of for Valentine's Day music? Now, I had a whole list around here somewhere, and I just can't seem to find it. But I have a question for you. We all have heard that wonderful song, The Look of Love is in your eyes. You thought I was going to say thighs. No, The Look of Love. It's a wonderful, wonderful old song, isn't it? Yes, we love The Look of Love. And that got me thinking, we know what the look of love is, but do we know what the smell of love is? Okay, so we're just going to think about that real quick. Just sit back, relax, kick off your shoes, relax what is that? Sit down, relax, kick off your beat to the XK beat, just kick it. Remember that song? Just kick it. Come on, build up, you know it. Turn around, sit down, relax your feet. Do to the XK beat, just kick it. I think it was called Just Kick It. No? Anybody? Crickets? Okay. So, what does love smell like? Well, let me think. I was thinking about this all day yesterday. I thought, well, when you're a kid, you think love smells like roses and chocolates because you're led to believe that love is like Valentine's Day. Oh, love and Valentine's Day, they go you and toes hand in hand, same thing. What happens on Valentine's Day? You get roses, you get chocolates, maybe some champagne, cone boobs. I could do some cone boobs. Yeah, I love me some cone boobs, some Gautier cone titties. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down, Junior. I'm always down for a Madonna moment. Yeah. Now, that's what you would think. It smells like vanilla. It smells like this. It smells like that. Oh, don't worry, Charlie Banfield. We're getting there. Shocking, that's what you said. Oh, my gosh. If you said potpourri, that would actually be a shocking answer, Charlie Banfield. Come on, get with the times. Jesus Christ on a cross. So, yeah. Well, that's called 0 to age 19. It smells like all the things that chocolate, vanilla, puppies. Oh, puppy breath. Puppies. We'll say kitty litter because kitties don't really smell like anything, but when you get a cat, you get kitty litter. So, kitty litter. Let's see. Chocolate, vanilla, kitty litter. Sugary smells, kind of like when you walk down Disneyland and you smell the sugar. Yes, Anthony Tucker, thank you very much. Now, let's fast forward. Now we're in ages 20s. So I would think that now we go into the Charlie Banfield and Tony Tucker area of the portion of the conversation, which is your 20s. What does it smell like? Well, it smells to me like when you're 20, you're in like probably a smaller room, like your bedroom at home or something, or else it's someone else's room somewhere you shouldn't be. And it's like hot and steamy and musty and sweaty. Then the Charlie Banfield ball sack smell, Anthony Tucker's ass smell, those smells. It's very like musty and like just young and just like just like sweaty and just like ooh. Then let's just say, what is it in your 30s? Feel free to chime in with me, of course, if you have your own vision of what that would smell like. I would love to potentially know what that is. I don't know, question mark on that. Now we're in our 30s. And really, for me, I could just say that for me in your 30s, love smells like the beer bus at the Eagle in San Francisco. And then, like, there is just something about, like, making out with a dude that has, like, beer breath, but only if you're already drunk. That's the only way it's sexy. If it's just, like, dude with beer breath, you're like, ew. But if it's, like, you're drunk and he's got cute, and then he's like, hey, and you're like, oh, hey, bleh, and you're like, ooh, yum. That's what I would say it's like. Yeah. Now, yeah, that's what I would say the 30s are like. No, Charlie? No? You don't know about the 30s? Was that a long time ago, Charlie? Do I need to speak up? Do I need to speak up into the microphone for Charlie Banfield and company, you poor thing? Just turn your phone on to silent. It'll do closed captioning by itself. You're welcome. That's what we're doing here, you guys. I'm just here to help. I'm here for the people. I'm here for you people. If you can't understand me, just put it on silent. Closed captioning will take over on the Facebook by itself. You're welcome. Oh, Marina, not 130s, you old sack of flesh. No, just the 30s. Yes, 2 digits, not 3, you old bat. So, now let's say, what does love smell like in your 40s? Mortgage. Love smells like mortgage in your 40s. That's what I say. Love smells like real life. It smells like bills. It smells like dog poo I have to clean up. It smells like, what's that smell coming from the dishwasher? I don't know, but it's been there for 2 weeks and I can't find it. I keep cleaning it out, but it just keeps smelling like that. I don't know. So whatever a mortgage smells like, that would be your 40s. Now, let's just skip a toot all the way to your 50s, which requires me to have a beverage. Thank you. It does have red eyeballs in it. I thought I would go with a wonderful, what's that? Oh gosh, what's the festival called? Where is it? Lupercalia. Yeah, I got eyeballs in there. Dog eyeballs. Oh no, Charlie. We're getting there. So your 50s, you're either having one of two smells. Your 50s, I feel like you're either starting to smell like that, like what? Like where is, is that? No. Like that mothball smell. Like what, like where, how, what, who? Do you smell that? No. Is it me? No, I don't think I smell it. Is it my nose? Like, no. So it's either that or it is somewhere between your 20s and 30s, but with poppers, and now you're the one looking for like the former you in your 20s to get hot in that musty old room with somewhere. That's just what I'm speculating. Now, Anthony Tucker says smells like single and loving it, which is also like your 20s and 30s. Yeah, so how about that? Good for you, Anthony Tucker. Go get him, but only safely with your mask on. And which I think is weird that people hook up but with masks on. Like you do it, but you don't know what they really. I don't. I don't know. Well, Charlie Banfield, I would know about my 50s because I'm not in my 50s. I'm just speculating from what I see of the people that I think are in their 50s. But I would say that hopefully in your 60s, it would smell like success, confidence, a no nonsense, bills paid. That's what I would think in your 60s. Unless you already got your shiz together in your 50s, in which case that's what it smells like. Unless you already got your shiz together way back in the day. But yeah, I just think in your 60s, it smells like confidence and security. You know what's going on. It's like this and that. Yeah, it smells like 20. You mean like 20-20-year-olds? Like somewhere in your 40s? You naughty, naughty bad. Love me some naughty men. So yeah, what other love smells are there? When you think of love smells, like not like, hot specs, like all that, but like love smells, like Valentine's Day smells. It could be the pink, weird off pink, white, and like reddish M&Ms. They don't really have a smell. They just smell like M&Ms, but M&Ms smell like chocolate covered goodness. So that could be a yummy smell. Oh my God. Everybody, hold on. Hold on. Do I need to get my fishing rod out here? I think I see a little Charlie Banfield fish in the sea. I got him. Don't worry. You're fishing. I found you. Charlie Banfield, give me a fucking break. You think you're doing okay for 50 something. First of all, you don't need to lie. We all know you're 85 plus. And the hottest 85 plus we have seen since Sonny Bono's corpse. You're welcome. Put it on a t-shirt. It's your new Twitter hashtag. All of the gay words and sounds. Yes, mama God, tongue pop. Yeah, there you go. So, did you know that, sorry, I'm just going a little crazy. Did you know that people in Latin, like the Latin people, call Cupid, like Cupid's name is Amor, like love. Oh my gosh, did you know that? It's true. 50 inches, Charlie. Your waistline is nowhere near 50 inches. Now, if you put you next to, I don't know, let's say, Marina Mack, you will clearly see it looks like the number 10. You are very slender. The number 1. And then you see the other one. We all know what that number is. Big Fat Zero. Speaking of Big Fat Zeros, Marina Mack has a show every Friday called Filth. And that's because she named it after looking underneath Erica Carrington's fingernails, which I like to call poo shovels. In fact, today there was a picture she posted of my husband and her. And she had her finger up like this, and I sent it to her, but I had enlarged the picture, and I took the poop emoticon, and I placed it underneath her fingernail, and I just sent it to her. And 60 or 70 of our mutual friends, and we all had an independent laugh, and laugh we did. It was wonderful. Speaking of things that are wonderful, did you also know that technically Cupid is a god? He's a god. Now, way back in Hellenistic. No, Charlie Banfield, that's not what I said. Hellenistic era. Not whole and a stick. I know how you think. I think just like you. Hellenistic era. Apparently, they just like to paint lots of like chubby babies and cherubs and shit. So what had happened was they started drawing up the Cupid, and they turned him into a man, into a fat, chubby baby. A chubby little baby that I would like to call Lawrence Cheney. Once I say Lawrence Cheney, it's hard for me to stop saying Lawrence Cheney because she's my favorite drag queen on Drag Race UK. She's like the Loch Ness Monster. A legend. So, now I can't think of anything but Lawrence Cheney. Oh my God. Yep. Poo shovels! Ah, Charlie Banfield, yeah. I asked Erica once at Drag Queen Bingo with Tommy Rose at Toucans way back in the day when the world was open. She had these long old nails on. I said, girl, how do you go to the bathroom? And she looked at me. No, she was telling me the story. Maybe that was what it is, because I probably wouldn't ask somebody that because it's gross. But maybe I did. I remember she said, people ask me how to wipe it. I said, I'd like this. And I say, well, girl, you got those big ass poo shovels on your hands. And she looked at me from across that bingo table and said, poo shovels? That is disgusting. These are very clean. And then she started click-clacking for tens of 20s of minutes like an OCD fit like you have never seen. It was wonderful. Thank God they were acrylic because they weren't going anywhere. Now, what had happened was they started drawing Cupid as a little cherub man. And they gave him the bow and arrow in the paintings and whatnot. Oh, girl, Charlie Banfield, you can't get poo shovels out of your head. It's been staring at you for 6 years. How long has Erica had those nails? Get it? It's Kylie Minogue, poo shovels. Can't get you out of my head. Poo shovels. It's brilliant. It should be a hit song. Erica, here's another branding idea. You're welcome. Erica Carrington's nail line called Poo Shovels. That's amazing. But underneath the nails, they're like gold and silver leafed. So they always look nice and fancy. Oh, maybe pearlescent and white to show how clean they are. You know, one of these like situations. Helga, I've asked you to move the tree. There's, oh, you're welcome, world. Internet at large, you're welcome for I Can't Get Poo Shovels Out of My Head. The newest track coming from me to an iTunes near you, featuring Erica Carrington on the Click Clacks. That's great. Guess who left? Oh, Brandy. The babe, the wee Rosemary's baby has left the building. Yes, she has. Okay, so that is when also the legend that Cupid would shoot with his bow and arrow, pew, and that bow and the arrow would like stab you and you would fall in love. Yeah, that all came out of like the Hellenistic era. That's not really like, no, that didn't happen. No, no, no. In fact, all the other gods used to force poor little Cupid to do their bidding for them. Cupid, do this. Cupid, do that. Oh my gosh. Poor little Cupid was just their bitches. Oh. Brandy, we cannot discuss the poop baby. I need to purchase the poop baby. You guys, my friend Brandy right there. Brandy Fry, say hello. She loves to find me the craziest products, and sometimes I buy them. And I forgot all about the poop baby, but now that you've reminded me about said poop baby will be purchased. Hopefully very, 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 very soon. But until poop baby comes out, I have got a wonderful Valentine's Day from afar ideas for you. For example, let's say you, I'm talking right to you, you know who you are. No. You. Yes. You're sad, desperate, and dateless. I know. Desperate and dateless. Well, here's what you can do. I have the perfect plan. If you don't want to do anything on Valentine's Day because you are desperate and unfortunately dateless, you know who you are. I thought you could go on Hulu if you have it, if you can afford it. If not, just get a free trial, Google it, you can figure it out. You should absolutely go to the store, buy 3 to 5 cheesecakes, binge watch Golden Girls while eating cheesecake. I mean, it just sounds great, doesn't it? And if you Google Golden Girls drinking games, they're amazing. I highly recommend them as long as you do not drive. Yes, I know she's playing bingo at Hunter's, Mr. Tucker. She's secretly doing a reconnaissance mission. But we're not talking about that. Okay. Now, Cheesecake is delicious. There's many different kinds. You could even go to a cheesecake factory and get those kinds. They even sell them in the store. They're amazing. You could even get cheesecake flavored ice cream. The choice is yours. I'm just giving you a mere option. Now, what I really like to call this when I do it, even though I am not desperate nor dateless, but sometimes I just like to celebrate like everyone else. What I like to do is a good old-fashioned binge and purge, except you omit the purging with more binging. In the words of good old drugged up Britney Spears, give me more, give me more, give me more. Please. Give me more. And let's face it, you might as well have all you can eat chocolates and candies and cakes anyway, because you're going to be alone. So who cares what you look like anyway? And can we please just give a round of applause and a where are you to all of the wonderful chubby chasers out there? Because I feel like a lot of us could use a little extra lovin' from a chubby chaser out there that would say, oh, you look amazing. Kind of like lick their lips at you like, I could bite right into that ham hock thigh, like, right? Whereas before it was just like a little chicken leg, but now it's like a full ham hock. Now, me personally, I've always had a side of beef leg, as I've always looked at it from atop. I always felt that from the booty area down to my Kangol-likeness, down at the bottom, looked like a side of beef. Okay, so that's what I always used to call my legs, like a side of beef. Now, some people refer to them as thunder thighs. Now, unfortunately, why do we always think that these holidays are surrounded by food? What do you do at Thanksgiving? You eat together. What do you do at any holiday, anything? You eat. You have a breakfast, a lunch, or a special dinner, or a special cake, or a special something. Like on Valentine's Day, you're going to eat chocolate and cake and ice cream. I mean, I do that every day anyway, thus the baby doll formless jellyfish outfit. You're welcome. And very dark makeup under my chins. And I say, why just have one chin when you can have chins galore? Right? So just go ahead, eat. Eat. Get the diabetes. There's pills. You can stab things and inject things. It's fine. Just do what you want. And if you don't want it anymore, just barf it all up. The only thing bad that happens is, yes, the acids from your stomach will eventually rot your teeth, and that is gross. It does eventually make your hair fall out too. And even your fingers can get a little icky from like you just don't really want to go down that route of making yourself barf. Although it is very quick and dirty if you get into the habit of it and you really know the ins and the outs, although I do not recommend it at all because it will ruin your metabolism. And then later on in life, when you decide to, I don't know, change careers and become a different gender for some reason, you will say, during those COVID quarantine times when I had all those cookie cakes and ice cream that I constantly want and then get for some god-awful reason, it's not so easy to lose it anymore. I wonder why that is. Probably because I was yakking it up for all those dancer years. But you know what? I was thin and gorgeous. Not saying that that is making it worth it or anything, but I'm just saying, you guys, I was thin and gorgeous. Okay, so first of all, we're going to address the, what is her name? We're going to address the Tina Burner in the room, or as Dr. Galore has now referred to it as, the McDonald's bill for this evening. Now, first of all, McDonald's is very close to our house. That's not my fault. Second of all, it is also not my fault that it is delicious. Third of all, I have had a galactic-sized freaking beverage here. So my lady inhibitions are way down in the dumps. So it's really not my fault that I'm actually then forced to consume the McDonald's, or as Dr. Galore and I like to call it, Donald's. We're going to go there, and it's very difficult to not have the McFlurry. I must have it, and I like to have it with extra M&Ms. I'm sorry. Now, there is this weird thing when I was a younger boy. I did not like M&Ms in my ice cream because it was hard and crunchy, and I thought, who on earth would ever like to do that? That is terrible. It is not nice. And now that's all I want. I love them. I don't know what happened, but I still don't really prefer hard crumbly cookies, like when you bite it and just like turns into dust and you're like, well, that's annoying. I still prefer a nice, moist, chewy cookie. So figure that out. And I still do not like nuts in my food, except Thai food. That's the only time it's acceptable. Oh my gosh, no one was talking. What is happening? I don't even know what's going on anymore with these people. Goodness. Oh, here we go, you guys. Oh God, where is that god-awful cheers these stupid people do? You know what? No, we don't do a cheers here. What do? We blast off. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Drink it up, you guys. Blast off! Okay, girl. Brandy, I'm going to give you the full tea on the Keebler Soft Batch Oreos. It's a full close-up moment. Hi, my name is Rosemary Galore, and this is the only way to eat a Keebler Soft Batch cookie. You take a plate. You take 6 to 8 of those cookies. You place them in the microwave. 8. And only 8 seconds. No longer. Because you will burn the cookie. The chocolate will start to fry and it will ruin the cookie. What you need to do is put it in the microwave for 8 seconds. No more. You can try 9. You'll be sorry. But what happens is what you will take out is a perfectly delicious. Andrea asked if I was drunk yet. No, I'm a very big lady, but I'm very light in the water. So, it'll be so delicious and perfectly warm. And what you will need to do is not take one off the plate immediately and put it in your mouth, because it will probably burn. So if you have the cookies in your home, please give it a try. I implore you, you will absolutely love a warm Keebler cookie. Promise you that. Promise you that. Now, I must drink because I must get drunk in order to justify the probably... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to let you have it. Here's exactly what I order from McDonald's. Should anyone ever want to bring me any McDonald's at any point in my career, at any venue I might be at for the future, even if it's a restaurant. Hello, Mike Shipletata, double T, like Elliot with 2 T's. Oh, girl, we got to talk about the drag race drama real quick. But first, I got to drink this drink and then finish whatever. Oh, yeah, McDonald's order. Okay, so. Sometimes I forget that my mouth is small. Okay. What was I talking about? Nope, I have no idea now. All I can think about is a drag race drama, which apparently is Elliot with 2 T's is like legit racist. Uh-oh. Now, they keep talking about Elliot too. She's saying all this like dumb stuff about the other girls, but she's calling them peasants, but she's calling them all peasants. Like, if I were to call you peasants, like, it's not a racist thing. She's just trying to be, like, funny, but it's not funny because she's not funny. First of all, I want to know how Elliot with two T's got on that show because I don't know. And who's the other one that is also, oh, Joey J. How did she get on that show? I mean, I get it. They have to have the basic Barbaras so they can have like the spectacular ones look even more spectacular. Oh my gosh, you guys really are dying to know about my Mickey D's aura. I'll tell you. It's crazy. And everyone's freaking out about Cannon Muse being like a big old loudmouth. It's called a reality TV show. What are people freaking out about? I do not understand. I love a 20-piece McNugget. And here's the kicker. I love to get 2 sauces, barbecue and sweet and sour. But here's the trick. You can try to dip it in one and then the other, but it only works one way for a double dipping situation. That's right. Rosemary Galore is a dirty old double dipper. You've heard it here last, probably because everybody knows me, knows I love to double dip. So, 20-piece McNugget, that's the first thing out of my mouth. Just the nuggets by themselves. I don't need the whole meal. Thank you. But I would like 2 sauces. And usually I leave it till the end when I get all the way up there and they say, thank you. And then say, oh, I'm so sorry. Could I also have a barbecue sauce? And then they give me like 7. I'm like, thank you, bye. Now, that's only part 1 of the order. Part 2 of the order is 2 cheeseburgers with no onions or pickles because those are nasty. And if you like them, you don't love yourself. So sorry about that. It's not my fault. Cry to your pillow at home alone tonight like I used to tell the little kids at the dance studio. I'd say, girl, I see the tears coming. But what you need to do is cry in your pillow alone at home tonight where no one can hear about it because no one cares about those tears, especially me. Now here comes the music, and I want you to smile like you mean it. Play. That actually happened years and years and years. And none of those kids ever had to go through therapy. Why? Because Rosemary Galore is basically a therapist. That's right. Although I am just training the children to be the kind of children I think they be, which is strong, independent, confident, secure in themselves. So, how about that? That's why everyone says, put your child in dance. Because that's what you get if you have the right teacher. And if you don't, well, then you get insecurity, probably an eating disorder, lots of bad pimples, and no friends, and it'll be fugly. So, dance with me and it'll be great. So, 2 cheeseburgers, mustard and ketchup only. That's how I usually ask for it because I've been doing that since I was a child. Now, when I grew up, the exit off of the freeway from my house to the dance studio literally had a McDonald's and a Wendy's side by side. So, you try to fight off the fat girl. I couldn't. You could have. I didn't. I embraced it. I said, I will have more of those. Thank you. Mas, por favor. So, from a very young age, I used to order it by myself because, it's special. Because my mom was like, I don't want to order all that shit without that shit. You can just scrape it off. And it's like, Mom, you don't understand. The onions aren't like regular onions. They're like snow flurries of freaking onions. They're like little silver onions, and what they do is they embed themselves into the cheese and the bun, and it's extremely difficult to get them out. But thankfully, you always get that one French fry that's kind of like a little like sliver shape, and it's really hard. I mean, I love to like nibble those like a little beaver, but those are the perfect ones to then Yes, the strawberry exit, girl. That is the one it's basically like a server's crummer. You just like crumb all of the, but it's sad when you have to scrape the cheese away because then you could have just got a regular burger, but you wanted it with the cheese because you need to make sure your gout is fully inflamed in the morning. Duh. So we have the 20 nuggets with 2 sauces. What else we have is we also have the 2 cheeseburgers sans, that means without the onions or the pickles, because pickles are for nasty people. Also, I was like yesterday old when I realized that a cucumber and a pickle is the same thing. They just don't look like the same thing. Okay, they look like the same thing, yes, but I just didn't know they were the same thing. Yes, Anita, I'm down for Cold Stone. I'm fat. I'm just like, every time I get on the scale, I'm like, I'm feeling good. I look good. I get on the scale and I'm like, I was wrong. Now I feel wrong. But I will still go with you to the Cold Stone. Yes, I will meet you there. Why? Because today at 8 o'clock tonight, wait, don't you have game night tonight, Anita? Are you taking the night off? Shock and horror? No. Please tell us. We're all dying to know in the comments. Anita, what's going on with game night? Tell us. Bob. Oh my God, DJ Bob. I thought you were joking that was DJ Bob. I thought, because you heard me saying, Anita, I'm here with the shot here. Take it. She's like, DJ Bob. And I was like, Bob. No, it was DJ Bob Scratch at the DJ at Oscars. So nice to see you. That was your real name, and I didn't know that. It's really hard to tell who people are with a mask and a hat. Like, really, any drag queen could be anybody. Well, not really anybody. You're not doing game night. You're taking care of Jeff. He got news about the family dog. Oh, no, not the family dog. Okay, so real quick, I hope you didn't hear that whole portion of the show about sacrificing goats, and they weren't family, but they were sacrificed, and then women were slapped with their pelts / bloody hides of the goats. So I hope that didn't bring up anything as I repeatedly say it. Oh, my bad. Yes, Carla Patricia Ortega Duarte Kiko adventure. I remember, yes, of course, and it was OLG. Remember, I wanted it to be Our Lady of Grace Academy, so it was Olga. It was stupid. Kids are stupid. Remember Celso? Whose name is Celso? Have you ever met another? Has anyone ever out there in the world, please tell me, have you ever met a man whose name was Celso? Celso. Celso. Now, this was the custodian at our grade school Catholic school. Okay, Anita, thank you for that, because I was like, uh-oh. Good. Oh, Black Book, wonderful. Oh, girl, I could have a Black Book burger. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to squeal like a little piggy. Oh, God, Black Book. Girl, you got to go to Black Book, and then you got to go to Cold Stone. Oh, yes. It is definitely, what's that? Starve a fever, feed your family dog just died. Good. Get some goodies. I'll tell you my favorite thing to eat at Cold Stone. Also, we're not done with the McDonald's menu. That's right. I'm not done with it yet. I already have 3 items, and we're not done yet. We still have like maybe 1 to 2 to go. So my favorite ice cream to get at the Cold Stone. Okay, everyone, picture it. It's in your mouth right now. It's swirled and smashed and delicious together. You're smushing it up to the roof of your mouth with your tongue. It's swirling around. It's delicious. Oh, yes, the Juicy Lucy burger. Anthony Tucker's a Juicy Lucy burger. And I'm hungry. I'd like to take a bite out of that burger anytime. So, imagine you're at Zia. No, just kidding. So, here we are at the Cold Stone. Now, the ice cream I get mixed together. That's right, 2 flavors. I get banana ice cream. They have banana. I love it. It's delicious. Then I mix the banana with mint. Mint and banana ice cream, people. Two ice creams in one. Now, when that synergy is happening and they are mixing those two ice creams together, what then happens is a smorgasbord explosion of a sprinkle, a healthy sprinkle of graham crackers. Why? Because it makes it taste like one of those, like, in the pie crust pan things. You know, sometimes it's Oreos, sometimes it's just pressed graham cracker. So you get that sprinkled around, delicious. It's like salt and pepper. It goes everywhere. It's delicious. Yum. Yes, Christopher, mint and banana. You haven't lived. Don't ew it. You'll love it. Even Dr. Galore loves it. He hates everything. Now, we have the mint, we have the banana, we have the healthy, it's really like a handful, sprinkle of the graham cracker. And then, ooh, I can't do it tonight, girl. I'm going to be having my McFlurry tonight, girl. No, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it Friday. I'll do it Saturday. I'll do it after brunch on Sunday. Ooh, cold stone after brunch on Sunday. Now, you know what's so funny, Charlie Banfield? I say the same thing about your movies after I turn them off. So, then next, chopped up into little delicious pieces are 2 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So now we have a delicious mixture of banana, mint, graham cracker, a wee bit of chocolate, peanut butter, and then we have the final piece de resistance, the brownie. Ah, the brownie. It's a chewy, delicious little nugget of goodness. It is marbled through the beautiful, yellowy, minty, swirled concoction you see before you. It melts in your mouth to create a delicious, minty, banana, graham crackery, peanut buttery brownie, delicious chocolatey delight, which I like to call the Galore. Oh my gosh, it is just wonderful. It makes me so happy. I'm gaining weight as we speak. Do you see my wrinkles? They're just getting swole. I think that's a gym term, but I'm going to use it for getting my wrinkles to be plumped up by fat. I'm just getting swole. You guys, do you see all this swollenness? Look, you guys, in swole. Okay, so fun fact. Sorry about the glitch. Do you see my necklace here? It says clearly Galore. This is a G. It's called Galore. Has a G in it, right? Now, often people say, what's that saying you're saying? Oh, calorie. Calorie? How do you get calorie? How do you get calorie from Galore? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody at all? Calorie. I mean. And then I say, obviously, my name is not Rosemary Calorie. That is rude. But thank you. And then I like switch real quick and I stick my butt in their face and I walk away. It's just pure comedy gold, you guys. Now, as I slink down further and further into the depths of my lounge, I would like to hook my arm over it, swirl around my beaded fringe into my glass with my yellow straw, and my 3 red eyeballs of not a dead dog from someone's family, but a dead goat from someone's family. And to that I say, drink it, smoke it, smack it, flip it, rub it down, blast off! Mmm. What was that? What was that? I'm drinking beads. I'm drinking beads. Carla would like to know where the fabulous Rosemary Galore came from. Well, I can tell you exactly where that was. Oh, I've dropped the buttons. Now the show will never, ever, ever, ever end. The show will never, ever, ever end again because I can't stop it without the buttons. Now, my name comes from this one time, way back in the day. I was in the wine country, and a dear friend of mine at the time said, let's go outside and have some paella. I said, sure, I don't think I'll like it, but let's do it anyway. So we're sitting there. I said, oh, look at this lovely tiered mountainside. It was like right now. It smelled good. Look at it. I said, what is that plant? What is that? I said, that's rosemary. I got rosemary galore. It's everywhere. And I slammed my hand down on the table. I said, that is a great drag name. Then the person looked at me and said, what are you talking about? And I said, never mind. Hold on. Let me write that down. And I wrote it down right next to Mary Poppers. Now, it was not a hard decision to go with Rosemary Galore over Mary Poppers because I thought Mary Poppers is very specific. So I thought Rosemary Galore. And I also have this weird affinity for what I used to call 70s barfly names, and Rosemary used to be one of them. Probably because way back in the 80s, my mom had this friend and her name was Rosemary, and to me she always looked like a barfly kind of girl. Weird, right? Well, it's nothing like the girl you see before you hear. And I say girl, not woman. Don't correct it, rude. And then I watched How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Oh, yeah. I'm really a woman, little Andrea. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Shawnee from the block. No, he's dead. So, there. How about that? How about all of that? You guys, how many beads are in here, do you think? How many beads can I suck up, man voice? That's all a man. She's a man, Maury. Maury says, you are the father. Well, you know what, everybody? It's time to finish my McDonald's menu for you. First, we have the 20-piece with the 2 sauces. Thank you very much. Then we have the no pickle, no onion, ketchup and mustard only, 2 cheeseburgers. That one I do get the meal, so I can give my dear darling, works out every day, poor thing, I couldn't live that life, good for you, husband, the French fries, because he loves the McDonald's French fries. You know, I heard a rumor, maybe I'll have to look into it, that they put an addictive ingredient into French fries and into the smell of McNuggets. So when you smell those 2 things, it makes you hungry and you want to eat them. Isn't that interesting? Yes, they still do it in Disneyland if it were open, which it isn't, but I'm sure they do it in Florida. But here's the kicker. What I do for the drink is I don't get, girl, if you are next to that house, number 1, break in, take everything out because it's mine. Number 2, burn it down. Burn that house to the ground, bitch. Burn it down. Ooh. More about that later. Burn that house to the ground. That's what I say. Burn, baby, burn. Then, here's the kicker. My drink, which is a large, is the McFlurry. It's just genius. Sometimes they say there's a charge for that. Sometimes they don't. And I say that's fine either way. And once I jokingly said I would like it with extra fat. And what happened was when I got it, it had extra M&Ms in it. And I said, oh my gosh, this thing is full of M&Ms. It's like I made it myself at home. Which, thank God, I never got the froyo maker I wanted for my birthday 2 years ago, because then it would be really big as a house. And not one of those like regular double-wide mobile homes. I'm talking like a palatial fat-ass fucking estate. Like the Ginger Rogers Ranch or some bullshit like that. Which, by the way, an old friend of mine, son of Clarence, gave me a Coke bottle topper that says like Ginger Rogers Ranch on it. Because he knew her before she died. Isn't that crazy? And I said, did you steal any of her wardrobe or did you get it? And he said, no. I said, you're dead to me now. Goodbye. I have nothing to do with you. It was hysterical. Imagine that, knowing her. Oh, I would die. Now we've got the full menu. Occasionally, there will be a second McFlurry purchased in the unlikely event that we have gone to the McDonald's too early in the day, and I will then need to have a second ice cream treat later in the night. There, I've said it. But the good thing is about that is, well, the good thing is I only used to treat myself to that kind of stuff on days I did drag because I was like so proud of myself, like good for me sort of situation. But then I started doing drag like way too many times a week. And then I started getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And I'm still fat. And I'm still fat right now. And I'm going to be fat tonight because apparently we're going to McDonald's. Hello, Renato. Yes, bitch, I got the chalupa that night. I did. No, I didn't get the chalupa. Okay, fun fact, everybody. Real quick, just to let you know. After the Saturday night shade show at AMP Sports Lounge, I leave promptly because I try to go to Taco Bell. I try to go to Taco Bell every Saturday, and they're supposed to be open 24 hours, but they are closed. Or they don't answer when I say, hello. They don't answer me, and it's just very, I feel a little homophobic. I feel it's drag phobic. I feel it's diabetes phobic. And I once heard that it was the most healthiest of fast foods. So it's rude that I can't have it. But thanks, Renato, because I don't live next to a Taco Bell. I do live next to a McDonald's and a Jack in the Box. But the Taco Bell is just too far away. It takes 10 minutes to get there and 10 minutes back. And then I want to eat all the food in the car on the way there. On the way home. It's just crazy. But so many things are happening. So many things are happening. The world is opening back up. It's very exciting. It's Valentine's Day. Blah. If you come to brunch, I'm going to do something. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be Valentine's Day, but just a little naughty, maybe. So if you want to see what that could potentially be at brunch, find out. And if you want to see the pre-brunch show Saturday night at AMP Sports Lounge, I'll be doing another, who knows, maybe naughty little pre-Valentine's Day love show number there too. And until then, the Durbans have their Valentine's show on Valentine's Day on Sunday. I'll be there too. Probably doing something naughty. Oh my gosh. But until we meet again, which really is on Wednesday, unless I see you in person on Saturday, or in person via Mask and Shield, on Saturday or Sunday, because I'm live in person again. It's very exciting. Oh my gosh, so many exciting things are happening today. All day, every day, so many shows are coming. Everything's coming up. Rosemary, that's all I have to say about that. And I'll see you next Wednesday, right here, wherever you're watching me. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And until we meet again, I'll see you real soon. Bye.
With everything happening so quickly, won't people wonder and talk? People will talk, you know. Without reason, of course. There isn't any reason, is there?
They had a contest in a magazine, and the first choice was Joan Arden. And a Joan Arden, an extra girl, sued Metro. So they took second choice, Joan Crawford. And I said, sounds like crawfish. And Billy Haynes, my best friend, said, better crawfish than cranberry. It's served with turkeys. I hope you never make one.